Hey folks, this is Rose from In Rose's Garden, and today we're going to make another pair of earrings using our bargain bead box from December, Earthen Elegance. I think these are going to be really fun and pretty, and I hope you enjoy making them with me. So let's turn down and we'll get started. Okay, what we have here is a couple of these chandelier pieces and some chain. I got 2 bunches. I'm not sure how much we're really going to need of this, but we'll see. I've got 4 bicones and I think 14 of our little tinies. From my stash, I've gotten a pile of jump rings and some ear wires. Now, these are relatively bright copper ear wires, but unfortunately I used up all the other ones and I don't have any in my own stash that's like those. I also don't have any thin enough wire head pins to hook up to the little tinies, so I'm using this this gold instead. So I want the 2 bicones and then 7 of the tinies on each of these. And this is going to hang in the middle. Oh, there's 1 anyway. 2, 3, 7. Okay, there's 1. What we're going to do, we're going to wrap this up and then we're going to hook it right here to the middle hole. And then we're going to take the chain, we're going to cut this into 2 pieces, but we're gotta find out how big we need it to be. This is going to wrap around here and then back around to the other side. So the first thing, of course, we want to do is to wrap this up. So we will get that right there and over, and then we're going to get our smallest step on our bell making pliers. Go in there where we made the bend, over and around, drop it, and bring it over. Now, if I was going to hardwire this in, which I could do, now I've got to jump ring the chain in, so I might as well jump ring this piece in too. So let's grab that and wrap it up. So let's trim this last little bit off. And we will tuck it in. Now that we've got this done, I think I'm going to hook it onto one of the chandeliers, and we can see exactly how long the chain needs to be. So we'll hook this baby on here. dokie. There is our drop. Now we need our chain to go from here right around to the other side, which would be about right here. Let's see how much that gives us at the other side. Pretty much. So let's cut this chain right here. And I'm going to get the second piece and cut it too, since that way we'll know about where we want it to be without having to remeasure something. So down we go till we get towards the bottom and then cut her off. Okay, that should be our first chain, and if our second chain might get shorter or it might just get longer, or left that length. So let's open up our couple of our jump rings and put this smaller chain in. So it's going to go from the middle, the next hole over from our dangle. See if we got it good. Yep. And then we're going to bring it over to the other side. Looks like I had that too much, and I think I may have bent that wire, but we'll see if it's going to still work. Get our chain end here. And up and into this hole. We'll close it up. See if I can get it to close decently since I bent it. I don't like the looks of that, so we're going to get rid of that jump ring and we'll put in another one. But here's how it's going to hang prior to our getting that in. Now, if you're wondering how I managed to bend that wire, the jump ring, it was because I had my pliers too far out, and so when I went to twist it, it caught the edge of the jump ring, the other side, and so it made a odd twisty. So there is the first one. Now what we're going to do is we're going to hook up the longer one here, and we're going to see if we like the length that it is, or if it needs, I think it's going to be perfect actually from the looks of it there. So we're going to get 2 more jump rings to put this next chain on. It could be a little shorter, but you know what? I don't care. I like it. So there's the chains and our beads. So the next step to finish this earring off is to put on our ear wire. When this goes in, it won't go in this and let it hang straight down. So we have to use 2 jump rings. One to go over the earpiece, or the earring piece, I should say. And then we have to use another one to hold the ear wire. Now, a lot of times I will take and just wire wrap here and add a bead in the center to instead of having 2 jump rings. But I felt this was going to be long enough without having any more wire or beads in there. So there is our first earring. Now we need to get the second one put together. So first step is, of course, to get our little guy going here. Go in there. Now we need to bend this over and make our loop. So we'll bend that at a 90-degree angle. Put our bell making pliers in with the smallest. Wrap it around, bring her down, bring her over, straighten her up, and then we'll wrap it. Looks like that's about all she wrote. So we'll clip this extra little bit off. And tuck it in. Okay. Like we need to straighten her just a hair's breadth. There we go. And now we'll bring her on to the chandelier. So let's get this closed, and then we'll work on just putting on the chains. So there we go. So we need to get our jump rings, and then we have to also just figure out which one of our chains is the shorter and which one is the longer. Looks like this is our shorter. So we'll put, well, I guess I have to open it first, don't I? So we'll open this baby up. Put the short chain on. Okay, short is on. Oop, got it stuck in my finger. Or my finger stuck in it, I should say. Now we'll put on the long. I'll go through the ring. There we go. Okie dokie. There we go. Now the chains are all on. Now we just have to put our ear wire on, and this one is done as well as the other. So let's that one looks a little brighter, so I figured it would make a nice stepping stone between the dark and the light. Okie dokie. Did we get the ear wire on the right way? Yes, we did. We are done. So there's our, oop, very twisted up in there. I guess it was just the way I sat it down. So there's earring number 1, earring number 2. Aren't those pretty? I like those. So anyway, there are our earrings. Aren't those pretty with the way the chains dangle? Now those are shoulder dusters. If you wanted to do something similar, you could make your bead strand shorter and then your chains shorter, and they wouldn't be nearly so long. I like a long earring though, so I have no problems with them. But for those who do not like a long earring, that is an option to just shorten everything up. So this is Rose from In Rose's Garden, and we have been making some gorgeous earrings using our bargain bead box for December, Earthen Elegance. Aren't those pretty? I hope you enjoyed making these with me, and we'll see you later. Bye-bye.